This is the new iPad, the iPad Pro. Yes, you've probably heard that before because of course last year Apple released a huge 12.5-inch version. But no, this is 9.7 inches, which in you and me language is basically a normal sized iPad. It keeps the same 4:3 aspect ratio and for all intensive purposes is just a normal iPad with a lot more power with more flexibility and more options. Taking a look at the iPad from the outside, it still remains really thin, like insanely thin, and it's really light to hold as well. Looking at the sides, the camera bump is here. It's got a bump up as well in specifications, and while we shouldn't really be advising that people use the iPad as a camera, it's not really a terrible thing to have a better camera. The speakers are improved as well, and we now have 4 speakers, one positioned in each corner of the iPad, which will give a more overall better sounding package. In the middle of the iPad you'll find the universal connector, and then this connector will connect things like the keyboard that you can get separately and basically turn it into an iPad that is like a laptop and becomes more of a convertible. But what about the unboxing experience, I hear you say? That's what I'm here for. Well, here we go. This is unboxing the new iPad. So then, the unboxing experience is classic Apple, nothing really too new to report here, but we'll show you the setup and everything in the box regardless. All starts with the cellophane coated box that you simply need to remove the cellophane and then open. This version of the iPad is the gold one with the 32GB of storage. Don't forget that the iPad now comes with up to 256GB if you're feeling like you have deep pockets, or at least that you want the best iPad, or of course that you actually need that storage. But opening the box, you'll find your iPad shiny and new. It's coated in a sort of what's the best way to describe it? Translucent plastic, and as soon as you remove this, you are good to go. It's quite fortunate I got this first take because obviously you do not want to have to reapply it to simply take it off again. Once you've removed it, you'll find that you have your shiny new iPad. Don't forget that if you like the colour pink, or as Apple call it, rose gold, your iPad is now available in rose gold if you go for the iPad Pro. Picking up the iPad for the first time is remarkably thin and light. If you've ever used an iPad before, you're going to feel right at home here, as it doesn't really do too much different in the way of aesthetics, but that doesn't stop it from being really thin and really light to hold and easy to maneuver. Inside the box you'll also find your universal power connector that will be shipped to everyone, as well as your regional plug. So as we're in the UK, you have your three pinned pronged adapter, and then that just goes into the wall along with your lightning cable. Inside the box you will find your lightning cable, as well as a few different bits of leaflets that will, if you can finally get them open, will actually show you a few hints and pointers, as well as your health and safety information. Once you've unboxed your iPad, it's time to get it turned on, and it's always quite nice to find that it has a fair amount of battery life. My one had about 60-70% battery life when it was ready to go, but obviously your mileage will certainly vary depending on how long it's been sitting about in a factory and how much charge it had in the first place. Simply set to your country or region, which in this case is the United Kingdom. Choose a Wi-Fi network, which obviously I'm not showing you for security reasons. It will then do a few things. Then you need to set up your location services, whether you want to enable this. You want to use Touch ID, which is of course the fingerprint sensor, so it's a lot easier and more secure to get into your iPad, and you don't have to worry about anyone stealing anything. You've got apps and data, so if you want to move data from Android, so if you have an Android phone or tablet, you can transfer everything from your Android to your Apple device, which is pretty nice. I didn't bother though, even though I am an Android user. Then you just need to enter your Apple ID or make a new one. Set up your iCloud if you want to use that, which is of course your storage. So if you want your storage to be on all your devices in the clouds, you can do that. Apple Pay, you're not going to be making any payments with your iPad, well, physically anyway, but if you want to make some payments online to download apps and things like that, you're going to need to do that. iCloud Keychain, this is basically just if you're using like a Mac or another iOS device, you can get all your saved passwords and bring them across. Siri, just say hi Siri and set up Siri so that you can talk to your iPad. Very cool, nothing new here though. One thing that is new though is once you've got past the diagnostic screen and said well you want to send them to Apple, is this screen, which is the True Tone display. This is one of the selling features, selling points of the new iPad. So it basically changes the color temperature of the display to match your surroundings. It actually coped quite well with pink, believe it or not, but there we go. And then there you have it. You're all set up with your iPad and ready to go. A lot of people might say, well, where's the review? Well, the review, I had this for an hour, and if you watch any consumer review that didn't get an early review sample, what's the point in watching the review when they haven't had it for very long and can't do a fair review? But if you're watching this obviously a bit later, then obviously go and check out some reviews. My review will be up in the next couple of days. I'll sit down and use this religiously and see what we can do. But until then, if you want more videos like this, just head over to PC-Centric YouTube channel, and then you can check out some more videos. If you have liked this unboxing video and you want to see more like this, or you like the style of not going straight into the unboxing, then hit the like button. If you didn't like the style, then hit the dislike button. But please let me know why in the comments section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this. We'll actually be trying to make a video on the iPad with the iPad camera as well, and seeing if we can create something cool using all that power that should be shipping in this iPad. But the thing I want to know really is this worthy of the iPad Pro name, or is this just another iPad Air? All will be revealed in my full review, and if it's available, it will be in the little I. Otherwise, stay tuned, subscribe, and it will come straight to your inbox. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Massive thank you to Corsair, as always, for sponsoring the channel, and I will see you in the next video.